I'm waiting for it to appear on my phone. Are we live?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it?
Maybe it's taking a second.
Probably.
It's thinking.
No.
You're
Think?
live on Twitch.
Oh,
Huh.
yay! Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hold up.
Well, on my
So
one
like
view.
on YouTube.
Anywho, how are you?
Good.
Been a okayish week for me. Allergies are starting up, so I gotta remember to take my meds. I'm allergic to flowers.
Oh gosh. Is there like a specific type of flower, or is it just like
Pollen.
oh?
So it's kind of like I go outside, my eyes will start watering. It sucks because people are like, "Oh, you're crying? Why are you
No.
sad?" And I'm like, "Shut up."
Yeah. No. It's just I have allergies. No. Speaking of allergies, I did not have allergies until I came up here for school.
Really?
Yep. I went summer, fall, spring, what have you, back home.
Pull your mic a little closer.
Cool, yeah. Hear me now?
It's a little better, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk louder, I guess. Summer, spring, fall, whatever. Nothing. I come up here last semester for like 2 weeks, maybe 3. I was just dying.
That's crazy. I'm not sure if my allergies here have changed much from home. Not sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good thing. If anything, I think my allergies are worse back home.
Oh, well, that's good. That, they're better here.
Yeah. That's because we're near a lot of fields.
That's true.
I love the suburban life of nothing. Anywho.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Should we start?
Shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes. All right. Hello, everyone out there. I am Faye, and this is Gerald.
Hi, and I'm Syd, and we also have Mr. Stego here today.
The names make it pretty obvious who we're referring to, I think, in a way.
Yeah.
Anywho, welcome to Media Scramble, a little quiz-themed game based on movies that we're doing. Today's theme is on summer. Well, summer is approaching and close. We're getting excited for it.
Let's go.
I really can't wait for summer, personally.
Yeah. It's
So-
going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's been a long time coming. Long time coming.
Ugh. I love being able to wear shorts. Now, anywho, who's going first today?
Do you remember who went first last time?
No.
Okay. I guess I will go first.
Hooray!
Make this decision a lot easier. So, if I'm looking down, it's because my computer is about to die, and I was stupid and didn't charge it all day. So I'm on my phone today.
Imagine.
Basically, what my segments are is based on 1-star reviews. So just combed through them and found the funniest ones that also can kind of tell you the plot. And then my second category is ChatGPT wrote this, also now known as Gemini wrote this. Both of which I find very hilarious and very entertaining to make. So let's just dive right in.
And try to see if you can help guess it.
Yes, we love when y'all help. This one is going to be very interesting because some of these are really short comments.
That's fair.
Because it was another one of those issues of trying not to find just long essays.
Like, you don't want to make it too obvious,
Right.
but you also want to make it hard.
Exactly. But then I think I've done one that's hard, and then you're like, oh, I got it.
It really is what kind of movies did we grow up watching as
That's
kids is the
true.
most interesting part.
That's true. Okay, that's okay. We'll start off with one that's really short. I know what I'm not going to watch next summer or summer after or ever again. I kind of just include that one because it's kind of just funny.
That is funny.
Next one. This one's longer. You might get a little bit more from it. Even when I don't like a film, I can usually understand why someone else would. I may not agree with them, but I can at least see their side of the argument. Not here. I cannot understand why anyone would like this abomination. Imagine Scream. Now imagine Scream with all the jokes taken out and all the irony removed. What do you have left? I know. Ooh. We almost had a little. We almost had a little slip up.
Oh, like what I did last time.
Yep. A laughable bad slasher film. The kind of film that Scream was actually poking fun at in the first place. Avoid this like the plague, please. If you watch, it'll only encourage them to make more. We did a little slip up there.
Okay, that actually does give a lot, but at the same time, it's still hard to pick because I feel like there's so many horror movies that take place at probably, I'm guessing, a summer camp of some sort.
Not for this one.
Okay, because I was thinking, like, it was giving me, like, Friday the 13th vibes at
Like,
first.
I don't know what it is with a lot of horror movies that are like classics where they're like, yeah, let's put them in a summer camp or in the middle of nowhere in the woods.
No, they're camping in the middle of nowhere. And they
They're
didn't
still in
tell
the middle.
anyone. That's what usually always happens.
Yep. This is sign number 5,000, children, or anyone who's watching. Don't just go out in the middle of nowhere without telling anyone, or just anywhere in general without telling
Go to the
anyone.
creepy abandoned house that you heard that 5 kids died in.
Don't do that.
It's a great idea.
Don't do it.
It's a great idea.
Since when were you the one where it's like, ha, do the stupid things, and I'm like, don't do the stupid things?
I don't know.
I thought it was usually reversed from that. Or maybe I'm just tripping.
I don't know. The demons are getting to me.
The demons are talking.
I don't know what that movie could be. Is there any others?
Oh, yeah, there's one more. This
All
one's
right.
a little longer. It might not be. I know that I shouldn't write a review on this film because these new horror flicks starring perfect-looking young people are not my favorite cup of tea. But I have decided to write about it since a Scream-loving friend of mine made me watch this quote-unquote classic. The movie is about a couple of students who accidentally kill a man, but he's not really dead when they leave him because a year later, the students
I know what
involved
movie
get a
this
note
is.
saying blank. The acting is so bad, it's funny, and there isn't any shock, and the tension is in the horror scenes. Most of the characters are annoying, which means that they don't care about them. You don't care about them when they are killed by the evil boogeyman.
I know what you did last
There's a little bit
summer.
more. Yes, but there's a tiny bit more of this
All right,
review.
keep going.
Overall, this is a crap movie than any Scream junkie and fan of bad horror movies should see. 1.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna be honest. I am a kind of a fan of I Know What You Did Last Summer, but more in the way where I kind of watched it, went haha, funny horror movie, and never watched it again.
Yeah, I started it with a group of my friends, and then we all got tired and didn't finish it. I think that's what
I know
happened.
there's like a tons of sequels for it I've never
Reeks.
watched. Well, there's books too.
Since when?
It's been a while.
I didn't know that existed at all.
It's a series, I'm pretty sure.
Didn't even know that.
Well, that's kind of funny. And I got it. All right, next one.
Oh god. Okay. This is a little clue. This one has remakes.
Okay.
Okay. So I kind of want to see if you can figure out which version this is.
Ooh.
It's gonna be hard, but like it's gonna
Okay.
be funny. Have no idea why this movie got higher ratings than It Takes Two. It Takes Two is obviously way better than this stupid lame movie. This movie is just a rip off of that film. This movie is just lame and boring. Kind of add that because I thought it was kind of funny, and it kind of I think also tells the timeline of when this came out.
I never seen It Takes Two.
I didn't really remember that was a thing. So, for those of you saying this movie was quote unquote great and the story is so original, obviously have never seen the original and far superior acting skills of Haley Mills and the other original cast members. Especially compared to Lindsay Lohan. I am usually rather critical of remakes, but I'd rather watch the remake of pretty much any movie other than this one. Not to mention, most remakes try to make it their own in some ways, but their attempts in this movie are devoid of plot and continuation of the characters. Just watch the original, people.
The hard part is I don't recognize any of those actors.
Not Lindsay Lohan?
Kind of. I don't know what movies she's in type way.
Yeah, that's valid. I kind of don't remember what she's been in, too.
See. All right, next one.
Okay, this one's a long one. It's the final one of this film.
Ooh, okay.
I saw this piece of garbage because my then girlfriend insisted we see it and refused to let me sleep in the theater. To this day, I can't make the psycho hose beast understand
Yeah?
that I hated this movie. All of the characters were stupid in this thing. Everyone can see that the girls are exactly identical. Yet nobody can figure out that they're twins until they find a picture of their parents. About halfway through, the filmmakers realized they had no plot, so they wrote in some weak thing about some snobby chick trying to marry her way into Dennis Quaid's money. So the girls decide the best is to get their parents back together. Sure, they drove each other nuts and grew to hate each other in the first time, but I'm sure it'll work perfectly next time. Anyone over the age of 5 who can sit through this entire thing without wanting to strangle those two brats is either in therapy or belongs there.
Okay. The sad part is I still, I have, maybe ideas of what movie this is, but the titles I'm not getting. I know I've not seen this movie.
How have you not seen this one?
You know it? Damn it.
I haven't seen it either.
But you know it. But you know it. Okay.
Oh. You know?
I cheated.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what it could be, sadly. You ready to tell me at least? Come on, spill the beans.
The Parent Trap 1998.
See, that was one of those things. I'm like, these are one of those movies where they're trying to get their parents back together. So that's the main thing I was like, I know I've not seen.
Gosh, Parent Trap, such a classic. I don't think I watched the 1998 version though. But I just actually no, I think I have seen the 1998 version.
Alrighty.
So I know they made one later on in the 2000s, but I don't think I saw that one. Okay, last one for this segment, then we can move on along. This one again is one that has got a couple remake, maybe a sequel. This is the worst movie I've seen in the last 5 years. If you think ugly Americans stinking it up in a foreign country is bad, you should see these Brits ruining the picturesque little slice of blank. Everybody acts like they're drunk and having a grand old time. It's excruciating to watch. Nobody can sing. An actress has done somber, depressed roles in the past that are really good, but she's just terrible in this movie. I hope this doesn't mean she has lost her ability to pick good roles for herself. This movie felt like the actors got on board because they thought it would be great fun to have party in blank. But they forgot that they had to make a movie. Any thoughts?
No, I don't have any ideas so far. I think it might be a musical, I'm guessing.
Okay.
But I also don't know that many musicals.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get one thing out of the way first. I used to really like Blank's music. Some of the songs are recognized classics of their pop, and their place in pop history is assured, but this film and the stage musical, by association, have savaged that legacy. This movie is so contrived, ridiculous, awfully plotted, and embarrassing. It should never have seen the light of day. It makes Alvin and the Chipmunks look like high art. Look like the high art.
Right?
Sorry.
So at least my theory of a musical movie was confirmed. I think I need the last one because I'm still kind of lost.
This one got broken up weirdly. Or no. Hold on. This next one didn't get jumboed. It didn't get cut up weirdly. This is the same comment.
Oh.
Hold on, I stopped too early. This one was a longer one than I thought. I love genuine musicals, especially Sondheim. So to call this throwing together of a few pop songs a musical is derogatory. Sweeney Todd showed that it can be done when bringing a real musical to the screen and having big-name actors, who you didn't think could sing, take the lead roles. I was embarrassed for the actors, and I was angry for Benny and Jorn, Jorn ever got involved with this whole project and felt cheated out of my entrance money. This trend for turning pop/rock group songs into musicals has to be stopped. Now, please, 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 let's not have a Queen or take that musical film. Have pity on us.
I still don't know what it could be.
I made this one really hard.
You did.
I made this one really hard.
It might have came out around the time of Sweeney Todd.
I don't even remember when Sweeney Todd came out.
Sweeney Todd's old. But it has Danny DeVito in it.
It does?
Doesn't it?
I didn't think that one had Danny DeVito. I could be wrong.
Don't say I'm crazy.
I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm saying I could be wrong.
The reviewers are always seething, man. I'm looking at the chat right now. I don't know how these people get so heated over movies.
And then, I'm like, it's just a movie.
Yeah. Do we still have a final one for this review?
Yes, we do.
All right,
this
come
one's
on.
also kind of long. Okay.
All right.
What a shame to go spoil blank in such a manner. Their songs are fantastic, and the musical version I saw was good and nostalgic of the 70s. Good singers who knew how to follow the lyrics. But the movie? Oh, horror. The cast is a complete put-off. The sweet and 17 girl looks more suitable to be bug-eyed victim number 1 in any Chainsaw Massacre.
I need to know what movie this is.
I mean, since I know what movie they're talking about, it's not wrong, but it's not right either.
That's so mean.
Pierce Brosnan exaggerates and as usual and should definitely not sing. And why on earth choose blank? Her singing could wake up the dead. It is impossible to believe that a character looking like that could ever have attracted Colin Firth. Colin Firth looked awkward. No, wait, I skipped line. Let alone slept with 3 guys. Colin Firth looked awkward and out of place. Stellan looked to be trying something new to fit in. Appreciate the Scandinavian presence. Better get the DVDs of blank. Go see the musical. That's what is worth seeing and hearing.
Okay, I have a theory. Is it Mamma Mia?
Yes.
Yeah! I've never even seen Mamma Mia.
I'm sorry, what?
I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry. It's Mamma Mia.
You have to remember, my dad would exclusively have us watch Adam Sandler.
Oh, well, that does explain. Yeah. That's all for this segment. But no, okay. But since you now know the movie, the part
I need
about
to Google what this woman looks like.
wait, which one?
Because didn't they say that she
Yeah.
should die in a horror movie?
It's because she is very blonde. She has the blue eyes. She just seemed very ooh.
Is it the 2008 one?
No.
Which
no.
one?
Yes, it
Original?
is. Sorry.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2008.
Okay, main lead. I'm gonna search because I don't know her name.
Wait.
Oh, she really does have big eyes.
The candle just fell on my neck. I was like, what's on my neck? It was the candle.
That's so funny. That's so mean, though.
These reviewers are ruthless.
These people only have hatred in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. Your next section you want to do now?
No, it's your turn.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do both mine and then both of yours.
We can do that today.
Okay, we're switching it up a little.
Switching it up a
Switching it up a little. Okay. We're moving on to the next segment of mine, which is Gemini wrote this, commonly known as GPT wrote this, and this is basically just where I tell it to describe film plots, either obscurely or not so obscurely, and I just copy and paste because it's usually pretty funny. The first one. So there's these kids that live in this neighborhood that's gonna get demolished, right? They find this old map in an attic that's all about pirate treasure or something. They go on this crazy adventure through caves and tunnels, and there are all these weird traps and stuff. There's this family of crooks after them, and they have a giant dude who's just kind of nice but looks scary. Something about skeletons and a pirate ship? Maybe? It's all kind of a blur, but they end up finding something valuable, I think.
I'm seeing the people in the back of the room be shaking their heads, and this is where I say, this is again a movie I haven't seen, and I know it.
I feel so proud of myself right now.
Ugh.
I feel so proud of myself.
Also haven't seen it, but I do know what it is.
Like-
there's like some key moments that like you either study or you just know because they became a joke.
Yeah, because I know this movie is definitely a famous one, I think.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, gosh, darn it.
Yeah, a lot of people know this one. I think I've seen this movie 4 times, and I've enjoyed it each and every single time. There's this group of kids who are about to lose their homes because some rich folks want to build fancy stuff there. They find an old treasure map that might lead to pirate gold, so they set out to find it. Turns out there are these secret tunnels, a bunch of wacky booby traps, and even a lost pirate ship somewhere underground. A family of bad guys is also after the treasure, and they get chased a lot. It's a big mess, but super fun, and they might just save their houses in the end. That one also, I was like, make it less obscure. It's still obscure.
I'm sorry. I know I haven't seen this movie. What is it?
Oh wait, I want to give you a little tidbit.
Okay.
There's a scene where someone breaks a statue. And it's kind of funny. Because it's a statue of a naked man.
What?
Okay, I'm guessing you've never seen that clip. No. It's The Goonies.
Oh, okay. This really was a movie. I was literally thinking it's like Hook or something because I knew it was
I also love Hook.
I knew it was
Hook
like
is a
a
good
one-lettered thing title. That's all I knew. You know when like the title's in the back of your mind and you're like, I know this, but you don't know it.
Yeah. I have that moment a lot, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Goonies is such a funny title, I will say.
It really
though.
is. Like, when you know the plot of the movie, you understand why it's named The Goonies.
I have seen clips of Goonies at least.
Yeah. You need to find that clip of the statue being broken.
I'm confused, but I gotta find out. Okay.
I'll show it to you when we end, because I don't know if we try and play a clip on our phones on here, I don't know what YouTube and Twitch are going to say. And I'm not in the realm of getting us kicked off either of them. So,
Alas.
Moving on.
Next topic.
Okay. Next movie. This one, I think this one you might have a hard time with this one. Because I also personally have not seen this movie either. I just know the plot.
Okay.
Girl loses her family in a like super sad way. Her boyfriend invites her to this remote commune thing with his weird friend. It's all flowers and sunshine at first.
I know it.
Yeah. Really?
Midsummer?
What the?
You gotta remember I told you I like horror movies.
That's true. That's true.
This is so funny that I knew Midsummer, but I couldn't guess Goonies. And you're like, you're not gonna be able to guess this one. And I'm like,
because I kind of forgot you did say you're a horror movie fanatic. I did forget that a little bit.
it's so funny that you catch me with 2000 classics, but horrors is where I get you. I'm sorry, I had to flex and I had to stop you because I instantly knew.
Every single time I think I'm getting better, you just come back with, haha, I already know.
That's the beauty of this game, though.
That's true. That's true.
All right, you can either finish saying it if you want to, or
No,
you just
there's
carry
no
on.
use. There's no use. There's no use in. Okay.
You said like a field, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for the people who did, was it just that it was just like so you just know the plot, or it's just like that little bit was just so obvious?
It's both. It's both. It's such an
come
iconic
on.
movie too.
Gemini, you failed me. Gosh darn it. Okay. Final movie of my little segment. You might get this one.
Okay.
Now that I remember you like horror movies, you might get this.
It's like how I instantly guessed I know what you did last summer too.
Right. So this beach town has a problem. Something big is eating the swimmers. The mayor's a jerk and wants to keep the beaches open anyway. I want to finish this one. Because I know you were like, oh, I already know. But I'm finishing it because I can. There's this grumpy old fisherman, a nerdy fish guy, and the town sheriff who got out on a boat to hunt the thing down. Turns out to be like a ridiculously huge blank. They have some close calls. There's lots of yelling and things get super messy. In the end, they might get the thing, or does it get them? It's kind of hard to remember.
The way it describes it is funny.
It is kind of funny. The way it has so much like attitude is, I think, why, like, mainly why I transferred over. So it's just, there's so much attitude. I just loved it.
It's Jaws.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah. I think I knew going in this one that one was going to be easy. Because you can't really, like, describe Jaws without mentioning certain things that give
like,
away the fact that it's Jaws.
The beach.
Right, like, you have to mention the beach for Jaws.
Yeah, there really was no steering away from it.
Mm-mm.
All right. And now it is my turn for my games. Let me grab my pooter.
While you do that, I'm going to take a sip of my water.
Yeah.
Peep the new water bottle. I love it so much.
Ooh.
Not sponsored, bought with my own money.
Turn on.
All because the handle broke on the other one.
I gotta turn it on 1 second.
Yeah.
It's a little slow.
You know, some computers are like that. My old one was very slow. Well, still is, because
It's
somehow
also
it's
called-
alive.
I never had a computer before college.
You know?
So then it's always people yelling at me. I need to actually learn how to take care of it.
Well, what are you doing right now?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh. Hold on. I can move
Like
the
here,
phone.
good?
Do you want to, like, are you able to, like, set it down?
Yeah, try and set it in the middle.
Bah.
That's better.
Okay, cool. And then
Okay.
I
It's just
think...
too close to the cable.
There we go.
All right.
Oh.
Computers are dumb.
Yeah, I didn't realize it would do interference. Anywho, now we're gonna start with my first game, which is just perspective switch, where we'll be starting through the eyes of a different character, and I'll try to explain the plot. All right, I only got 2 of these today because it's kind of hard to think of perspective switches where it doesn't destroy the whole plot, or like where they miss like the main moments and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, you are a washed-up hero who humanity once praised. You had powers unimaginable. Well, you still do. You, though, with your greed, you cursed the world by stealing an object you shouldn't, and now no one really likes you. You're a washed-up nobody. Though, of course, your ego is still up in the clouds. With the help of a small village girl who braces the sea,
I know this one. I thought I knew it earlier than you got to that bit. And I was like, I know it.
All right, say it.
It's Moana, right?
It is
Yeah.
Moana. I did think that was a cute one to try and describe.
That is kind of cute.
I can't believe you got that so quick.
It was more of like, that is one where it's like, if you remember it.
If you've seen it, you know it.
Right.
If you've never seen Moana, though, you're like, huh?
You're like, I think part of it was like washed up and all that. And like, I think it was like washed up. I was like, what?
I was
thing has,
also
like, a
purposely
washed
using
up
like
hero?
watery.
Yeah. And then it was like, your ego still clouds. I was like, oh yeah, that's so Moana. Because I'm like, you cannot forget his character.
Like his whole song introduction. It's a banger, though.
It is kind of a banger. I kind of got sick of it though because I used to work at a dance studio. And it was one of those songs that they played over and over again.
Yeah, I would get sick of it too. All right, now our next one. This one might be either really easy or a tad bit hard.
Okay.
I'll see if you can figure it out.
Okay.
Summer vacation is finally here. I know this is cliche as possible for this topic. And, well, of course, your parents own not really own, but they're investors in a very wealthy beach house that you're going to spend your summer at, and you don't have to deal with any of the horrible people from your school clubs anymore. Hooray! And all your friends are at this beach club, people of more high class, people of your caliber. And why are the people from your school appearing at your beach club? It turns out they all decided to get summer jobs and start up getting money with the approaching of graduation and
Wait.
stuff.
Is this High School Musical 2?
It is! It's Sharpay Evans. I love her.
Oh, I can't believe I got that one.
Good job.
No, because like I actually never saw High School Musical 2. I've only ever like seen the trailers and like the songs from it. But I think I just kind of like put it all together and was like, hold on. Is this High School Musical?
What made it click?
I'm trying to figure that out too. I'm like, because again, I never seen it.
That's the funny part for me.
But I think it's also like my brain's just going through like all the movies that could possibly have like high schoolers where they're like nothing happens. It's just normal things happen.
Yeah, it literally is beach club drama.
Right. I was like, what? But then I think it also is that it's just like, I don't know.
I thought the fact that it was High School Musical 2 would have made it a bit more challenging.
That's the thing. And I'm like, High School Musical 2, unless you watch High School Musical 2, you almost forget. In some ways.
Yeah.
Maybe it was also because of just how much the character was just like, ew. Gross.
She's a hater.
She's such a hater.
All right, that's it for my perspective switches of today.
Okay.
You got both of those quick.
I'm on a roll for that one. Like
Wow.
I think that's the best I've done for. No,
I know.
Maybe.
Good job.
Maybe because I know I got at least one of them last time. I don't know if I got both.
All right, now for the next topic of games
go.
is another type of
Please
switching,
stop.
but with genre. I have something like Chat GPT Gemini write a plot for it, but I ask it to change the genre. All right, in the dusty and rugged town
Ooh.
of, I can't really say that, but like,
It's one of those where it's like it's there, but it's gonna give it away.
no, it doesn't fully give it away, but I read that word and I'm like, should I say it, should I not? Anyways, I'll just skip it. A group of young cowboys and cowgirls are celebrating their victory at the
What?
annual rodeo. You gotta remember, it's changed something. At the annual rodeo, among them are 4 friends, Ben, Julie, Ray, and Helen, who are bound by a dark secret that threatens to tear their friendship apart. After a night of revelry and reveling in their triumph, the friends make a fateful decision that will change their lives forever. They accidentally run over a mysterious stranger on the dusty trail, and in a panic...
Did you steal mine?
We don't talk about what we write. This was bound to happen one day.
I was waiting for it to happen. But like with this topic, I thought it might happen with this one. Just because it's such like a random topic.
I think it's really funny. We both did. Well, say it.
You might know what you did last summer.
It has summer in the title.
It does.
Of course, we'd both think of this movie.
Yeah.
I was giggling to myself when I realized, oh, we're gonna have an overlay.
It's kind of funny though. Did it do it as like a thriller?
Well, I did it as a Midwestern, like a Western film.
Interesting.
I know, it's really funny. Like, I saw your face when I said rodeo.
I was like, what? What rodeo?
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
That's why genre switch is so funny.
It really is funny.
All right. Our next movie. A group of talented young musicians arrive at a prestigious summer camp for aspiring artists. Among them is aspiring singer-songwriter Mitchie.
I know which one this is.
How?
I know which one this is.
No! Say it.
It's Camp Rock.
It is Camp Rock! And we were commenting, I had a good streak going.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
That is kind of funny.
It was going to be so funny. It was as a horror mystery.
Ooh, I want to hear it though. Now that you say it's a horror mystery, I want to see this. I
All
want to
right.
hear it.
All right. I was like, how did you get it? We were only one paragraph
Because
in.
literally, a summer camp for musicians.
I've never actually seen Camp Rock.
You know, with the type of movies you like, I'm not surprised. I don't mean that in a bad way.
That's fair. Well, like my friend literally over the summer before college finally made me watch all the High School Musicals.
I'm sad for you.
They were actually way better than I expected.
How many do they have? 3?
Yeah.
I only remember 1 and none of the others. I don't actually know if I ever saw High School Musical 3, to be honest.
It was really, really funny. We were rooting for Sharpay the whole time.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay. As Mitchie settles into camp life, she is haunted by mysterious messages and chilling encounters that hint at a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Strange accidents begin to befall the campers, casting a shadow of fear and suspicion over the once vibrant and harmonious community. As tension rises and trust begins to crumble, Mitchie becomes entangled in a web of deception and danger. She must investigate a treacherous maze of secrets, lies, and betrayal to uncover the truth behind the camp's dark past and protect herself and her fellow campers from an unknown enemy. With the help of her friends and allies, Mitchie races against time to unravel the mystery of the camp and unmask the true villain who threatens to destroy everything she holds dear. Along with the way, she must confront her own fears and insecurities and find the strength within herself to stand up against the forces of darkness that seek to tear her world apart. As the tension reaches its peak, it's finally revealed Mitchie must make a choice that will determine the fate of the camp and everyone she cares about. In a heart-stopping climax, she confronts the true mastermind behind the camp's sinister events and fights for survival in a thrilling showdown that will leave the audiences on edge of their seats. In the end, Mitchie emerges victorious, having conquered her inner demons and saved Camp Rock from destruction. But as she reflects on the harrowing events that transpired, she realizes that the true battle was not against an external foe, but against the darkness within herself.
Darkness within yourself.
That last line made me lose it. Ooh. See, that's why I thought it would have been hard.
No. No. No.
Okay. Now for my final movie.
Okay. Let's go.
Now, I hope this will be hard.
I don't know. You should know about the last one.
Yeah, it's because these are movies I just never think of.
Well, I also didn't think of them, so I didn't choose any of them.
Well, you thought of. I know what you did last summer.
Because you can just Google best summer movies and it comes up.
I actually didn't Google that one. I thought of that one.
Very nice. Go you. Go you.
Thank you.
Go you.
Thank you. I needed my ego licked a little.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Okay, should I be hard and not say the character's name or say the character's name? Okay.
Take your pick.
I'm just worried you're going to actually know it now.
Because I've come up this episode and been like, I know this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
So I'm going to be mean.
Oh,
no
boo.
name. We follow the coming-of-age journey of a young boy navigating the complexities of family, friendship, and self-discovery during a transformative summer as the school year comes to an end. And I'm stupid. This is what happens when I talk too long.
Honestly, the same.
He finds himself at crossroads, struggling to find his place in the world and make meaningful connections with those around him. His relationship with his parents is strained, and he feels disconnected from his older brother, who is drifting further away with his own world. Okay. Desperate to escape the pressures of home life, he embarks on a series of misadventures with his best friend in the hopes of finding solace and purpose in the carefree days of summer. However, their escapades lead to a misunderstanding and conflicts that threaten to unravel their friendship. Amidst the chaos and confusion, he forms an unexpected bond with his father, who is grappling with his own insecurities and fears about parenthood. Together, they navigate the challenges of communication and understanding, learning valuable lessons about love, forgiveness, and importance of family. As the summer unfolds, he is forced to confront his shortcomings and confront the consequences of his actions. He grapples with feelings of guilt and regret as he comes to realize the impact of his choices on those he cares about most. In a moment of clarity and self-reflection, he learns to accept those for who he is and embrace the imperfections that make him unique. He discovers the power of vulnerability and honesty as he opens his heart to the possibilities of growth and change. In a heartwarming conclusion, he emerges from his summer of self-discovery with a newfound sense of purpose and resilience. He returns to school with a renewed perspective on life, ready to face the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead, armed with wisdom and maturity gained from a transformative journey. As you can see, I made it
Yeah.
very heartwarming.
Yeah, that one was just like, this is a very like heartwarming coming of age film.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I
did
doubt
put
it's
in
that.
coming of age. I did put in coming of
I
age.
doubt it's that. Oh my gosh.
Any ideas yet? I'll tell you the main character's
Okay.
first name.
Do it.
Greg.
Greg?
Yeah, his name is Greg.
That light bulb just like went off in your head. And I'm over here being dumb. Is this one that like I should presumably know?
I don't know if I'm right. I'm assuming I'm right.
I'm assuming you're right. It's as horrible as you could think it is.
Oh no.
The deep sigh I got from someone in this
Oh,
room is
no.
depressing.
Like that was a very deep sigh. That's like a sigh of someone who has seen some things they want to forget and regret. That was a sigh of regret.
The things we watch for entertainment.
But yet sometimes we're not entertained.
Wow.
As we can see by the 1-star reviews I can find.
People are haters.
That's true. People
Oh,
are
right.
haters.
So I can try
Greg?
and point. Yeah. Greg has an older brother and a best friend who are both featured in the movie.
Oh gosh.
They are very important to the plot.
Greg. Are these associated with anything else besides their movies?
I will say there's a lot of movies in this series. This is not the first movie.
Oh,
Do you want the next hint?
Yes, please.
There's also books.
How many books?
That's a terrifying question.
How many?
That's
A lot.
a lot.
They're still coming out with
There's okay.
Let me.
Look,
Yeah,
check.
we gotta count.
Are they like for middle schoolers?
What'd you say they are? I'd say so.
18.
I was gonna say 15.
Woo! That's crazy.
Why do I have a
There's
feeling?
21.
Also,
Oh my
There's
gosh.
extended universe.
There's an.
Well, no, yeah, but you don't include like the movie ones. All the EU.
The box set is 1 through 21. So
I haven't read the last.
I was like, can't show you the chat because they said it, but I agree. Everyone had a crush on that guy.
haven't read,
I
like,
can
the
show
last
you an
12.
edit later that one of my friends.
Okay, that takes something out from what I thought it was gonna be. I think. Because for a second, I was getting, like, because they made movies out of a few of these, and I thought it was, like, the Dire Wimpy Kid movie, one of them. And now I feel like it's not.
Well, we weren't calling the main character hot.
Oh.
We're calling us one of the other characters hot.
The best friend.
No.
No.
A lot of times it's the best friend.
No.
Okay, so the best friend's ugly?
Kid.
In a middle school way.
Okay.
We're calling the brother hot.
Oh. That's also how it goes sometimes.
The older one.
I understand the older one, not the younger one that's also the main character. Okay, but like
Everyone is obsessed with this older brother. Trust me.
Greg. Like Greg is just one of those names where you're like it tickles something in your head that you can't quite put a pin on.
Yeah? No. No.
Shit. Gosh, I was on a roll too, and then you pull this out.
I'm
like,
surprised this
oh my
one's the hardest. I feel like this is a movie I would have guessed.
Well, I mean, like, as we've pointed out, my childhood was a little rickety of what movies I've watched and seen by episode 1.
This is another movie you're gonna scream at yourself for.
Like,
What's another hint I can give?
There is no other hint you can give that doesn't directly give it away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is it the first one?
No.
No, it's not the first one.
which one is it?
That's an interesting question.
Can we say that?
We can see how many movies there are.
There's like 4 movies,
Not including the remake.
including the. Well, not including like the animated remake or whatever.
No, there's like a new one.
That new one is number 4.
No. Wrong.
Nobody counts it, but in terms of actual fucking movies, that is the 4th one.
Well, when I Google movies in this franchise, 6 movies come up.
Oh, whoa. 6?
Where are the other 2?
Well, Google it. I can't really say their names.
Jimmy Pull.
I think Jamie's full of shit.
Hello, I'm Jamie. I'm not. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are 4 in the original. There are 3 in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And then there's an extended one,
As
and then
is the-
2 animated ones.
As is the tendency of most trilogies.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're talking about the 3rd one.
The third one. Guys. I'm struggling here. Have
You'll find this
mercy.
book at every
Have
book
mercy,
fair. You will find this
please.
book at every book fair.
That's literally why I went towards Diary of a Wimpy Kid, because literally everywhere, when you're in middle school, everyone has that.
Well, that kind of is it.
I said that earlier.
You were saying it can't be Diary of a Wimpy
No,
Kid.
I said it could be. I said it
You
could
threw out
be.
concepts. You didn't make a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I technically have it, and I guessed it earlier, but it technically didn't count.
What's the name of Diary of a Wimpy Kid 3?
I didn't read. You think I know what? You think I know that? I didn't
Books
read
don't line
them.
with the movie.
I didn't read them. I didn't watch them. I didn't understand the hype of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
You gotta start reading.
Sociopathic child.
No.
Like Ploopy?
What about the cheese touch?
I know about the cheese touch, but like everyone knows about the cheese touch.
I had all the books until they came out with 12 more.
I also hate that the best friend is technically the original spelling of my name.
Haha.
Riley and Riley are the same name. Riley is just the bastardized version.
Yeah, because everyone, the earlier comment, everyone is in love with Roderick.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
he has a
oh, yeah.
gripe on so many people.
Okay, hold on. I need to look this up because
Like,
I
that's not where
didn't.
Roderick thing comes from.
Yeah.
Because in the 4th one, the eponymous 4th in the trilogy.
The one that no one gives a fuck about, despite pig-related antics.
I didn't even know Roderick had his own movie.
He does.
It's because he
Does he?
Well,
Um,
the Roderick
he does
Rules
it
animated.
Project Rules is just the name of the second book.
Yeah.
It's not his own series. It's not his own movie. It's just that he stole the diary and wrote that.
Ah.
I knew the lore.
It's bad you know the lore. People know the lore in here.
I see.
I read these books. I watched
I
these
see.
movies. I was a middle
Yeah,
schooler.
people were obsessed with him and still are.
But like, and I can see why they are.
Believe it or not, I was at 1.10.
What's your guys' opinion on Roderick?
Please chat, please.
See, was the comment I got earlier. Let's go, Roderick enjoyers.
Okay, but anyone? Is there other people still here? Please.
There's 3
There's 3 people. There's 3. Come on, guys. The other 2.
We're not defending it.
I'm a Roderick enjoyer.
And I'm not. Then I'm like, okay.
All right.
I'm not saying
that's
anything
all of
bad
our-
about him.
That's all of our games for today.
Okay. Now, unless I am mixed up about timing, the next time y'all might see us is Call of Media Streamathon.
Yeah. And then the end of the year is coming, so it's kind of crazy that we probably, I think, have how many more?
Like this, I think finals are in like 3 weeks.
Crazy.
I was crazy once. Sorry.
No. Oh, I thought I almost knocked that over.
And what did we discuss for Streamathon? Cult classics.
Mhm.
Cult classics.
Well, thank you for joining us, anyone.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Bye bye.